Hello and welcome to week 9 in Introduction to Sociology, coming in, flying right into the class after spring break. And looking forward to seeing you folks again. Hope you had a good break, whatever that meant to you, whether it was really a time off like a vacation or if it was just, a couple less things you had to do over that particular week. So entering into this week, we talked about global and U.S. socioeconomic inequality. Now we start looking at a couple areas in our society where we see inequality that, let's just call it unfair. From what we have been talking about, we know that we came to pretty much a good consensus in the course that inequality is okay as long as it's fair. But when we see inequality and we can't necessarily readily touch base on the fairness of it, then we have some problems. And that's certainly some of the areas that we're going to be looking at this week. Mainly, we're going to be looking at race and ethnicity on Tuesday, and then we're going to be looking at sex, sexuality, and gender on Thursday. Now, in fact, I'm hoping to actually cover a lot of the material in both of those areas on Tuesday, and then on Thursday, talk a little bit about specifically the socialization of gender and how it relates to advertising. And I have a movie that we're going to watch called Killing Us Softly. It's a great movie. Watched it a million times. It's a portrayal of women in advertising. And what are the effects of that on young girls when they're seeing themselves portrayed, or seeing women portrayed in a particular fashion? So we're going to be playing around with those things. For the quiz for Chapter 11 is about critical race theory and white privilege. We'll be talking about those two concepts during our class. And for Chapter 12, we're looking at a definition, what the difference between sex and gender is, just kind of a factoid information. And then a quiz question that's asking you to respond to the film and the discussion that we had after about the portrayal of women in advertising. So, looking forward to another engaging week with you. Hope you're feeling nice and rested. 6 more weeks of school, roughly 7 weeks left of school. Let's make it a strong, you'll hear me throughout the rest of the semester, strong ending to this. If you have not done so, make sure you go in. I think there's only 1 or 2 people left to actually tell me what they're doing for their project, and hopefully things are going along fairly well with that. I'll be touching base with you at the beginning of class on Tuesday regarding that, provided I remember to do that. Remind me if I don't. So I'll see you on Tuesday, and have a great week.